And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in Northern Liberal. And to think that the bankrupt Kapua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. Seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown. It's clear that another power is at work here. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. Food's great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright. There's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, friend. I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight I can't help myself. Portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shara. And the fact you're carrying around an orbment that even the Z Central factory couldn't create, well, how about you tell me who you really are? Yeah, I'm starting to wonder the same thing. Come now, Shara. Don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. Olivia Lenheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Ollie. Or should I call you Mr. Ebonian Operative? It looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you? What are you doing in Liberal? Before that, I'm gonna have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. Do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Haken Gate so you could gather information was all part of the plan? And you even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an orbment. It's an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication system, and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact. Like one of the sacred relics the Septon Church has stewardship over? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no, Shara. You should never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you've already figured out, my position is that of an operative in the Empire. But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army. The bracer with the special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. The divine blade, Cassius Bright, is the one I seek. Chapter 2, Magdro of the White Magnolia. Let's see. If we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, our next destination is the Rouen region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that. So you're not really planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea! We could use the money we saved to go shopping at the Beauce Market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that. What do you think? I don't care either way. Try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Rouen region, we need to go through Crone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave to the West Gate. Okay, West Gate, right? Hi everyone, I'm Cinderay9. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. As we begin Chapter 2. Wow, there's a lot going on there, Mr. Ebonian Operative. Something I do want to see. Oh, before we do this. Where? Now, this was a while ago. But there was a lady who lost a ring, if you remember. Let's see. They were all arrested. I've been focusing on my work. No. Now, where was she? That's the fun part. You know, safely. I'm so relieved. Hi. Oh, yes. Feels like paradise. Upstairs? Probably the same house, right? No. Oh, he loves fishing. That's a deal. Oh, man. Was it you, was it? Boy, I really don't remember. Let's see. I live on Beauce's South Block. Somewhere here. The Genius Royal Academy in Rouen, there's a subject called Social Studies. And he focuses exclusively on politics and economics. Sure, even my dad would understand why I want to go there. Have fun with that. Not my cup of tea. No. Of course. Then I can't find out. Well, I look. Let's discuss a few things. One, Mr. Ebonian Operative. Ollie was way more than he seems, but he's still kind of carefree. I wonder just how much of that is an act now. He may be more smooth than I gave him credit for. 2. That's an awesome title that your dad has, Estelle. I don't think you understand. To you, he's just dad. But I don't think you understand just how big of a deal he is. We're talking fancy title. You! Excuse me, you're Lana, right? Yes, that's right. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, we found a ring that looks something like the one you mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like you to have to take a look at it. Jeweled ring. No doubt that this is the ring that was stolen? No, this is the one that was stolen, all right. It was a memento for my mother. I would know it anywhere. I see. Must be really important to you then, right? Almost believed I would never see it again. I don't know how I can ever repay you for finding this. I'm just glad we could help. Guess our work here is done, unless there's something else? No, that's all. And once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well then, if that's all, we'll leave you your business. Have a nice day! And that's done. The Divine Blade. That is an awesome title. That is my kind of title right there. The Divine Blade. Stolen ring, 2000 mirror, 3 BP. Then we still had that monster we killed. We never reported that, but we still have credit for it. So that was us. 1500 mirror, 5 BP. Junior Bracer, 6th class. And that should do it for everything here. Yep. Alright. Making good progress, if I do say so myself. Now, she hinted at it, so I want to see if there's anything here to buy. Hardware store. Work helmet. A essential piece of headgear for laborers. That's not bad, and it's just an accessory, too. Which we really don't have that many of, honestly. In fact, who all does have an accessory? Stella has one, and Joshua has one. That's tempting. Let's take a look. I don't remember that being there, or I just, I got some new and interesting wares in today. Oh. What do we got? Pharmacy. Tear Balm. Reviving Balm. Usually faint. Grab a couple of those. We have some money now thanks to that huge bonus that Mayor Maybell gave us. Because again, she's awesome. We should probably stock up on food stuff. Oh, that's awesome! Used in, over on the right side. I don't remember that being there. That's really handy. Tricolored rice used in cheese risotto. Used in... I need some milk. Let's grab milk. Okay. We have quite a few eggs. We'll get a couple more. We have quite a few flour. I think we're okay there. For the omelet. What else does the omelet need? Fresh eggs. I think we just need the marbled steak. We'll get a couple. Maple sugar. Okay, we need salt. Actually, salt is cheap, so let's get quite a few salt. Not that many. Come on! Quit being stubborn. There we go. Olive oil. There we go. Okay, cool. Hi. Flaky potato. Those crisp onion. Carrot. Apple is used in the ice cream. I don't think we have everything for the ice cream anyway, but we'll buy some of the apple. Red scarf. Got enough where to scent the color. Painfully bright. The work helmet's better. There's the floral jelly and sweet sponge cake to actually buy. Once we actually use it, we'll know how to make it ourselves. Liberal News Issue 4. Sky Bandits arrested. Missing Linde case solved. First-hand account of the foray. Let's take a look what our intrepid reporter and photographer had to say. Okay, just want to take another look at it. Oh, we missed issue 3. That's a shame. Ah, it's the picture. All hostages safely... feature story. Case closed, criminals caught. All hostages safely secured. Royal Army reports that the military's intelligence division successfully located the Sky Bandits' hideout in the mountains of Bose. The criminals were apprehended and all hostages set free. Lende found an abandoned mine. Mere days prior to the Kapua's capture, Lende was found in an abandoned mine north of Revenue Village. Its cargo had been looted and the passengers and crew were still missing. But this was the break the investigators needed to crack the case wide open. And shortly thereafter, that's exactly what they did. A great success for the new intelligence division. Colonel Alan Richard, who's awesome so far. Historic arrest witnessed by media. Put your hands in the air, came the cry. With that, the Royal Army blockaded the Kapuas before they could escape. There's Don Kapua. Bracers also played a crucial role. Intelligence and Border Patrol alone can't take all the credit for the successful rescue, as a handful of bracers played a fairly significant role too, modestly dodging the limelight in the process. Kinda, sorta, but we'll take it. You didn't choose to interview us. Whatever. Several hours prior to the Army's raid, these bracers infiltrated the Sky Bandits' hideout through decidedly non-standard means, and waged a small war against them from within, keeping them off guard. In the end, it seems the bracers and the Royal Army really did work together, a bit by accident. Don Kapua was taken to Leston Fortress. The Bobcat, their light aircraft, has been impounded as evidence. Families relieved that hostages are safe. Gratitude to General Morgan, along with all his men and women in the intelligence division. Duke Duane von Oslet to visit Rouen. Sources say that Her Majesty's nephew is planning a vacation to Rouen. Maybe we'll run into him. The upscale Antero's restaurant in Beauce North suffered a loss this week when an imperial traveler / would-be musician built on his rather hefty bill. Man was arrested at the spot and imprisoned in Hawken Gate. A bit severe, but it sends a powerful message. Funny. Alright, I think that's everything here, but I'd feel bad if I ended the episode just kind of introducing Chapter 2, although I've kind of done it before. Let's hit the road. Everything here is turned in. Let's see. We need to head to the Crone Trail. Crone Pass. That is our next destination. We'll just dodge the snake. Reviving Balm. Neat. The chest is empty. So very empty. This is true. Now, I have a lot of questions for Ollie and Master Swordsman, but he doesn't use a sword. He uses a staff like a Estelle. Is that just for show? Is that him just kind of messing around? What do we have here? Oh, that's the way to Revenue Village. Is that him just kind of messing around, like when he doesn't have to take things seriously, and then when he's serious, it's go time? He pulls out the sword and you lose? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Everybody knows him. He has a fancy title, like the Divine Blade, and only 3 other people in the entire kingdom have that title. The Divine Blade, which is just an amazing title. I really do. I love that title. And Master Swordsman, we already heard he was a great strategist. Now I'm really intrigued by Cassius. I hope we get to meet with him more and kind of see what's up with that. Hi, bye. No, I said bye. Let's see. Croncho checkpoint. Alright, we'll do that. Anything down here? Yeah, treasure chest we already grabbed. Villainous! Meh. This is where we were ambushed and I still thought I made the right decision. Still think I made the right decision. And we've actually been this way. But now we'll be heading on. Crone Pass checkpoint. Man, looks like we finally made it. So is that building supposed to be the checkpoint? Seems like it to me. Once we pass through there, we'll be in the Ruan region. Fortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that. We've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at the inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we would be on bad footing. Also a possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right. I guess it could be pretty dangerous. Looks like all we could do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. Well, let's see if they're understanding. 669 Selge, whatever those supposed to be, to Ruan City. Hi! Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Do you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Her junior bracer emblem. Wow, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. Here with work, then? No, actually we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're gonna travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young. Kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. I'm gonna have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. Quite peculiar, really. We got a rest stop for travelers. It'd be best to stay there for the night. Exactly what we're gonna ask. Thanks, Private. Sweet. Thanks a bunch. So really help us out a lot. Nah, don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station, straight ahead. Cool. Alright. Just in case something happens, let's save. Since this place is at such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Oh, hey! Armor charging station. Why is there an armor charging station? Hi? Ah, warrant officer. Huh? What are you kids doing hiking at a time like this? Pretty cold out there, huh? And we can't move on. Up. Huh? You are... We apologize for intruding at this hour. We're actually wondering... Explain the situation, asking if they stay the night. Estelle tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in the hopes of scoring some free food as well. Good job, Estelle. I see. Well, that's no problem. I can see from the emblem you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. Yeah, cool. Eat while I can. Nah, that's true if you're about to go on duty. Alright. So, this room is for travelers, huh? Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Yeah, good idea. Warm. Yay. Ah, so nice and warm. You know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Ornament stoves may heat up quickly, and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. Warrant officer? What's going on? Heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. You need anything for dinner? We'll be happy to share what we have with you, if you'd like. Really? That would be wonderful, thanks. No worries. After the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through here drastically decreased. Oh yeah, I could see that. Honestly, all the free time we've got, we're welcome any guests come through here. We welcome any guests come through here.
Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up.
Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And, full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. Thanks for the warning, Warrant Officer.
There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident. There are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level.
Yeah, that's true. Although, I think Liberal is probably about the only place you're gonna find nice soldiers.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Don't take me too seriously. I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere.
Oh man, I'm stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, didn't you think?
Yeah, it was, certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Huh? Warrant Officer, what's up?
Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much.
Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. That's okay, you can be blunt with us, it's cool. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive. If it's not too much trouble, you two shared the same room? Another guest in the middle of the night like this? That's kind of odd, but sure.
They must have some serious guts to be hiking around at the mountains at this hour. No, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either.
I really appreciate that. Actually, in the same line of work as the both of you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. What, another bracer?
Huh?
Same line of work. I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. Hey, look who it is!
You're...
The heavy blade Aget. Oh, so you know each other already. By the way, Aget, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the best among yourselves. Alright, good night. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? What happened to Scheherazade? Cher returned to Roland. Now it's just the two of us traveling together.
We're thinking of waking our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that.
Senior bracers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot? You two are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you?
What'd you just call us?
No way the two of you are gonna simply become senior bracers. Use your brains, think about it for a moment.
Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits. We've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids.
Oh, that? I heard all about it from old man Lugren. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you'd been the only ones there. You think you could have solved the incident? Just you two alone, without Shehrazad's help.
Well,
I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention, you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. You all get caught up in yourselves and forget that one of these days you're gonna get the rug pulled out from under you.
We're not all caught up in ourselves. How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking about trying to hike through the pass at this hour of the night? You're either plain careless, or maybe that bandana's just a little too tight.
Watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills, unlike you amateurs. Besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. Work for the guild? Yeah, that's right. Work your old man forced on me.
Huh?
Dad pushed his work onto you? Forget about it. I got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep, too.
He just avoided finishing the conversation.
Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. And you better stop poking around where you shouldn't, or you're gonna get burned. Instead, Why don't you get your behinds over to Ruin and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board? That's far better suited for the likes of you.
Hey!
Looks like he's asleep, and just as quickly as someone I know.
Don't you even dare suggest I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? Seems like to me all he's trying to do is pick a fight.
Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that because he was worried about us. No, I think he's just a jerk.
You really think so, Joshua?
No. I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. There are many more ways to get your point across. You can call somebody out, that's fine. There's no problem with that. You don't have to be a complete jerk about it. He definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We still gotta hike down through the pass tomorrow.
I'm all riled up now. I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we duel it on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. Pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring.
If he's a senior bracer, I don't know. He may just get you. Don't even think about it. Let's hope he's as good as he thinks he is. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, that time already? Makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Wouldn't it be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules, and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess. Now things seem to be going downhill. Huh? What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounded like some rustling leaves. Sure it's not just the wind? Uh-oh. That's bad. What the? Pack of wolves? You gotta be kidding me.
What was that?
Sounds like something's going on. I'm gonna go check it out. You two stay here.
Now just you wait a minute.
I think we better go see for ourselves just in case.
Of course that's what we should do.
And we'll do that next time. This jerk will probably get angry, but whatever. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. I really do like the twist we had with Ollie, hearing about a little more about Cassius Bright. Really, really good. It keeps me intrigued in the game. So I think they did a good job with that. We will see. We know it's a pack of wolves outside, thanks to the game, but we'll see if there's even more going on. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. A lot of fun. I'm Sundray9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.